There we go. Hey everybody, it's Jason Shadrick with Cmg Guitar, and we are at the Summer NAMM show in Nashville, right? Nashville? Okay, that's where we're at. All right, so we're here with Chris from Cmg and Devilcat, and we are going to talk about a guitar, a pedal, and an amp today. So first, we're going to talk about your guitar here, the Cmg Guitar. Tell me the name of this one again.
This is our newest model. This is our Diane. It's our first double cut. And the cool features about this is that we have a 24.56 scale 2 neck, which is, as you guys know, a traditional double cut like this is usually 25.5. So ours is 24.562. We have, of course, the spoke style truss rod at the base of the neck, at the heel. And of course, you have your these three pickups in this model. This is our elite model. These are the DiMarzio Area 67. But we will also offer them with our Frog Dog. This one will map at $799 with the DiMarzios and everything like that. With the lock and Grovers, we're talking about right at $1049.
Okay.
We also have the recessed Wilkinson style tremolo in the back. You can get our guitars with different tuners. You can get them with different pickups. You can even get this model in a hum single single hum. Whatever you want. Two singles, one single.
So there's a little bit of customization you can get. Yeah.
A lot of customization. Also, the players that have played, like you heard me do that riff at the beginning. That toggle is no longer in your way. I grew up playing a 1985 Strat with a great guitar. And the interesting thing is that one of the things that always threw me off as a player is just that toggle position. So we changed that toggle position for the folks that want to have an S-style guitar.
Oh, cool. So why don't you go through some of the toggle? So is it a three-way switch? Is that right? Okay.
It is three-way. Right now I'm on the bridge. I've got the noiseless DiMarzios. The Area 67s are the noiseless. So even if I did something with some... It's quiet. There's no hum. You don't get the 60 cycle hum when you do a noiseless pickup. And of course, when I'm on the neck pickup, I can go to this boost on the amp, but I can. So it's a nice clean vintage sound.
Yeah. Let's hear some of the dirty sounds too you had on there for a second.
Of course, take it on the bridge too.
And remind me what the price was and availability on this?
Well, this one is available now. The Elite is available now, and we're talking about $1049 for the Elite because you do have the DiMarzio Area 67s and of course the Grover, locking tuners on there. But this one's available now. We're going to go ahead and start production with it. This is the very first one we built last week, and it's ready for production. So we already used our same rock maple neck. We had our hard maple neck. So we've already used that neck on our Mark model before. We're going to go with that same neck on this, so it's ready for production. All
right, Chris, so we have a new Devilcat here, and you mentioned this is a lighter weight amp with a special speaker, right?
That's right. We've got a Jensen in here, and of course we've got the amp only weighs 46 pounds, and that's one thing that we've been able to do for a long time. We've been making great amps, but we haven't been able to make light amps. That when you get that magnet that's so heavy on like our Jimmy and our other Celestian big magnets, this one's got a neodymium magnet in it, which really helps cut down the weight. It really does. Also, we've been able to redesign the circuit board on it. It's a totally new amp for us. It's a 30-watt Class A. I'm going to show you a few things about it. If I'm playing clean, now, if I turn the boost on, what I'm going to do is, what this acts as is a limiter on the amp. I'm going to turn the boost, but it's going to be roughly the same volume, but it's going to break up quicker.
Boost all the way down?
All the way down. So now what you can also do, what you really want to do when you want that push over the edge there, that little push off the cliff, it can act as a volume boost as well, even though it's reducing the wattage of the amp. So what I'm going to do is, so it really, if you're playing lead and you got that, sorry, I'm doing this. So what that one does, that's our dirt channel there.
So 2 channels and a boost, right?
Yeah, that's right, 2 channels and a boost. And the dirt has its own tone circuit too, and its own volume. So I could take this. If I wanted more volume out of that. Like that. Then of course control it with the boost. So again, at Devilcat, we don't build one-trick ponies. If you guys have followed us over the year, we like to make amplifiers that do a lot of things for the useful everyday gigging musician.
And what tubes? You said Class A, but
Class A, but it's a 6L6. So this one right here is the Packer is a Class A 30 watt with 6L6s, 12 AX7s in the pre, of course.
Yep.
And this particular one, it only has 3 tubes in there. It only has 3 preamp tubes.
Okay.
You got 2 6L6s. But what's interesting about our amps, people realize, wow, I have a lot of headroom. We actually use a 70 watt output transformer and a 70 watt power transformer. So we actually give you a lot more headroom, than a lot of 30 watt amps. People think, well, that's a small amp. Well, you see where I've got the volume turned. I mean, I've got the volume like at a third of the way up, not even a third of the way up. So that thing will crank. It really will.
So what will be the pricing and availability on this model?
This model is $12.99. It'll be available Halloween. Halloween 2019. So it's a really cool, as we like to call it around here, Platoween. But yeah, it's a $12.99. So an all-American made amp, lifetime warranty, $12.99, and it is a sweet. I'm actually about to switch to this one. I've played the Jimmy for years. Thank you, Dad. But the reality is that I'm wanting something lighter, and I want something to kind of complement my bluesy style.
We're not getting younger.
We're not getting younger, and they're not getting lighter.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we decided to make them lighter.
That's right. All right. Finally, we have the wah here on the floor. So tell us the Flying Ace.
That's right, the Flying Ace. Now, I'll tell you real quick. One of the things I did early on was when people said, well, I wanted to build a wah a while back, and we just never did. And the cool thing about the Flying Ace is that it's a spring-loaded wah. So you touch it, it's going. There's several features of this. You don't have to lean over into it, throwing you off your center of gravity to push a button. You actually just stand on whatever leg you stand on for your guitar, and then you. Cool thing about it is it's optic sensors, so there's no pot to actually break.
Okay.
A vane comes down and separates the sensor from the light beam, and the cool thing what that does, it basically dials in what you're going to set up with for how far your wah throws. Thing we have on this one is we have both fossil coils inside. You have a yellow fossil and then you have the red fossil. You can switch between the red or the yellow depending on if you like the classic or the clean, and you can stack both fossil coils together to get a really unique tone.
So what were we hearing just now?
Right now I've actually got the yellow coil on right now.
Let's hear the other one. Yep.
Yeah. Here's the yellow. Oh wait, that was the red. Sorry.
Okay.
This is the red. This is the red. Little throatier.
Yeah.
Here's both of them combined. You're going to get a lot more of low swoop out of this.
Like envelope filtery.
Exactly. And the cool thing about it is, as you get that, you got to remember it's spring loaded, and our angle here is at 20 degrees. When you sweep your foot like this, it's naturally at a 15 to 20 degree angle. So therefore, you really get to keep your weight on it. You never have to lean forward to stomp the button. So if you want that shaft, you got that sound. You can really sweep.
That helps like third set. And everybody's been buying the band drinks. And
they have. And the next thing you know, what do we do now, guys? And somebody requests, the Jefferson's theme and shaft. And you're like, That's right. And it goes when it's off, when you're not playing it, is in true bypass mode.
Oh, okay.
It's made out of contractor machined aluminum. We powder coat it. I actually laser the logos all in. So what's cool about that is when you laser in on that powder coating, it ionizes the logo into it, so the metal doesn't tarnish, doesn't rust. Again, we're in the armpit of Georgia, so we like to make everything last a long time.
And what'll be the price on that?
We don't really know yet. I think it's going to probably be around $250.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't really, we put it together Monday. We put it together Monday, and we said, hey, we want to get it for the
Just
show.
in time, yeah.
That's right. And the cool thing is, you got this nice diamond plate pattern, and with the bullet liner, you know, which is the other thing is the last little thing is we do offer that in our you know little heads here now too. So we offer the bullet liner, and what that is, it's tough as you think it is. It goes in the bed liner of a truck, and it's designed to be tough. We wanted something that was designed to be tough.
Your foot won't slip off it either.
Your foot does not slip off that, and there's no grip tape to peel off. You can, if you need to, if you, for whatever reason, you can see the screws are there. If you needed to get to it for whatever reason, let's say you drop your sister's favorite, you know, Barbie doll head in there because you were playing and you can't get it out, you know, then hey, just get in there. If bending it doesn't get it, then that will. But yeah, I mean, really and truly, it's we really designed it, you know, from the ground up with using just, you know, looking at a lot of different ones, what they offered well, maybe what they didn't do so well. And our whole thing was not to reinvent the wheel, but just make the wheel a little rounder.
Dig it. All right, so where can people go online to find out more information about the guitars, the amps, your wah, and everything else you guys do?
Okay, well, if you want to learn about the guitars, go to cmgguitars.com.
Yep.
Again, I'm Chris Mitchell with CMG Guitars. If you want to learn more about the amps, go to devilcatamps.com. And of course, if you want to really focus on the wah pedal, you can go to devilcatamps.com or flyingacewah.com.
Oh, okay.
It has its own little website. We expect it to get its own cult following. We expect people to mod it, people to call me up and tell me how they modded it. I mean, we really just truly, we wanted it to be its own little thing too. And it is. It sounds awesome.
All right. Well, Chris, thanks again. Another year down. Another video.
Year down.
This is Jason Shadrick with Premier Guitar. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more NAMM coverage. And Chris, you're going to play us out, buddy.
All right.